What's up, guys? Welcome back. I like to give you real-world information on some of the motorcycle parts I buy. So we are here today with a part I bought for my Kawasaki Versys 650, my light touring bike. Wanted to make it as comfortable as possible. I just did bar risers on it, which really set you back a little bit, makes it very comfy. Today we've got foot pegs. So these are wider foot pegs than what comes stock. These are SW-Motech foot pegs on off-road. I got them from Revzilla. This is what you get in the kit. Obviously, your foot pegs, the mounting piece, nuts and bolts that you need, and the rubber inserts, which, obviously this is off-road, it's nice and grippy, and this is on-road, so you take the vibration out. This is how I'll run them. I don't really take my bike off-road, and then you just do one bolt through the back. So you get all this stuff. You get the mounting instructions and also the parts list, and they give you this little book which shows you every single bike it fits in, what year and model, and there's a million of them in here. It fits all kinds of bikes, Suzuki's, Kawasaki's, Hondas, Ducatis, so it probably fits your bike if you're looking for a nice wide foot peg, which is what I wanted. I think it's gonna be more comfortable. We're gonna find out. So these are, very good quality. This piece is really heavy. This is super light. This is machined very beautifully. This one not so much, but you're not really going to see it. Another thing I'll point out on these, which I wasn't expecting, is see you've got these two holes here, which is what this piece slots into, and you can put it in either one, which is going to give you a 1/2 inch of play up and down with the foot peg. So kind of nice that you get that if you need to do a slight adjustment on your peg to make it fit you perfectly. I guess there you go. What else? So they are substantially wider than the stock peg. Let me give you a quick look so you can see. Put this on there. Alright, so you can see it's pretty much the same length, but I'm going to say it's double the width of the stock peg. Yeah, it's way bigger. So we will see how that feels. I'll report back once I take a ride on this bike with the new pegs. I'm a little curious to see how your shifter foot is going to feel. If having this extra width is going to mess with that at all, I don't know. I wouldn't think so, but you never know. That's why I'm doing this video, so I can tell you if it feels any different or not. But yeah, I tried to order these from Amazon. They eventually just sent me a message saying, sorry, we're out of stock, you're not getting them. Which I'm kind of happy, because I checked back on Revzilla. They had them on closeout, and they were way cheaper. I think I got them for, gosh, $120 maybe. I'll put the price up on the screen, but they were, I think, like a good $30-40 cheaper through Revzilla than Amazon, and they came faster. Well, they came, period. But yeah, so check them out if you're wanting a wider foot peg. These look pretty good quality. I've only purchased a couple foot pegs in my life, but these seem to be pretty good. I'm gonna get them on today, maybe go for a quick ride, and let you know what I think. That's all. Alright guys, foot pegs are installed. They look very nice. Nice and wide. I sat on the bike already, and it feels more comfortable being able to rest your foot on kind of a flat peg instead of a rounded cylinder type peg almost. I think it was more comfortable, but I've yet to ride it for a while with those on there, so report back once I take it a spin around town here on it. Doesn't feel like it's any different on my shifter foot. Here are the old ones I took off. You can see that. I was actually wearing through the rubber. This is shifter side. So, kind of needed replaced, honestly. I was wearing right through those. These are much lighter than the ones I put on. But yeah, so, and one other thing I want to mention, anytime I'm doing any kind of foot peg stuff, I always use Loctite on the bolts. You're gonna be standing up, putting your weight on it. You definitely don't want those bolts loosening up any, so I Loctite them and then I check them a few times to make sure they're not loosening up. But stay tuned for more. All right, well, we're out testing the recently installed foot pegs on the Versys here. I got the wider on off-road SW-Motech pegs, and I gotta tell you, I can feel a difference on the shifter side. Being that the peg is so much wider, it's cramped. Honestly, it's a little bit cramped. I got to try to get used to it here and drive for a while and see. My big fat boot it fits in between the peg and the shifter, but the space is a lot smaller for sure. I've only driven now about 2 blocks, so I can tell the difference. So we're gonna drive for a few miles here and see, you know, if I can get used to it or if I'm gonna have to get an adjustment, maybe a little bit longer shifter. I don't really think I can move the peg back in any way, so. I mean, I can shift. If I keep my toe underneath the shifter, just kind of hold it there as I'm running through the gears. Taking it in and out from between the peg and the shifters, a little clunky at the moment. These boots are real fat, so. Interesting to know. This is why I do these videos, so you know. You know, I would have no idea. Reading the product description, you know, I'll have to get off the bike up here and show you what I mean, but you know, it's definitely a smaller space in between the peg and the shifter, which if I were wearing sneakers, I don't think it would be an issue at all. I don't know if I would really notice, but I got my big motorcycle boots on. I wear boots made by Built. Yeah, again, this is why I make the video, so people know real life what it's like to have these different products, and I'm not sure why this guy is just letting everyone turn, but whatever. Yeah, see, I'm kind of getting used to it already. You just kind of got to dip your toe down a little bit further to wedge it between. Actually, that's probably the fix, now that I'm thinking about it, is to go on that side and adjust your shift lever. They have an adjustment in it where you can move it up and down. If I moved it up, I bet it would work perfect. I'm gonna have to try that when I get back to the shed here and we can do some adjusting. So if you're gonna buy these pegs, keep that in mind. You're gonna have to do a little bit of adjusting to get it perfect. You know, you want it comfortable. I want to be able to do easy shifts. I mean, I'm kind of getting used to it already, dipping my toe further down, but it would be more comfortable if I didn't have to do that. It is chilly today, man. It's only in the 40s, but it's sunny and beautiful. So I had to get out. I hadn't been out on this in a while. Gotta get out, feel the wind in your face a bit. I'm not really cold. I mean, I got a hoodie underneath this jacket. I don't feel anything through this jacket. My hands are fine because I got hand guards, and I got my Oxford Hot Hands heated grips, which, yeah, my hands are comfy, man. They ain't cold at all. The only thing that's cold is my legs, because all I'm wearing is jeans. I don't have lined. I just have regular blue jeans on. I don't have my motorcycle pants on. Well, I hope you found this review informative. That's my goal on this channel, is to put some real life information out there on motorcycle products so you know before you buy. That's what I use YouTube a lot for. Seeing who's installed what part, so I know if it works and what to look out for. I mean, I had no idea buying this that it was going to kind of change up my space in between my shifter and peg, which makes sense, but it's just, you know, it's one of those things you don't think of. So keep that in mind. And And that's all. Thanks for watching. I'll show you before I get off. Right here. This space right here. Trying to get my fat foot in between there. I just need to bring this shifter up. Play with this adjusting rod here and slide that up. Then I won't have to dip my toe so far down to get under it. It'll be up higher. I can just slide right under. That's the plan. Alright, I'm out.